Hi, everyone. Mashawn and I have known each other since undergrad day one at Howard University. We met in the registration line and have been
Wow.
the best of friends ever since. So, she told me about the beginning of her journey a while ago. And last year, or let me digress for a second. Last year, actually a year to about a week ago, I was in a near fatal car accident. And so I had major fractures to my right leg, my tibia, right below my knee. So I was immobile for over 6 months. And then I, started the rehab process, had a couple of surgeries, got an infection, things of that nature, started the rehab process, was making some progress, fell and broke the other foot. So, which set me back as well.
Mhm.
And during that whole time, initially, the way that the doctor was talking, he gave me a lot of, these are what your limitations are going to be moving forward. You may never be able to do this again, to do that again. And mentally, it really bothered me, because in addition to my own physical struggle at that time, the accident occurred as I was getting my father out of the hospital and into a rehab facility. And I was 10 minutes away from home after getting him registered when all of this happened. And, his health has been steadily declining. And I am, kind of, he's married, but I'm still the one that he looks for to handle everything. And that weight has weighed on me and continues to weigh on me because, I still have so many limitations. But anyway, as Michelle was talking to me about being in the program, and I was seeing the success, and working out has been a part of my life anyway. But, I had, like I said, I was going through a lot of mental things. And when I realized I put on over 20 pounds since having the accident, even though I was in PT, I'm thinking that I'm getting back into moving again. But mentally, some days I'm good, some days I'm not so good. Mm-hmm. So after gaining the weight, I was officially over the hill and put into the diabetic category. And that was the deciding factor ultimately to say, hey, you know what? I know normally in the past I've been able to do this on my own, but now I need some help. And as Michonne continuously talked about how great Coach Fab was and the program and the food, I was like, that is going to be my thing right there. I would go through binges sometimes with the sweets, but those were something that I could actually kind of control more when I really set my mind to it. But because I wasn't able to really move and burn, I was still having, that issue of constantly putting the weight on. So I can say I started the program right before Christmas, literally the week before Christmas, intentionally. And I've lost 6 pounds since having started. And my biggest focus again was the food. But now that I'm kind of at the end of my rehab, at least for this phase of it. So I'm looking forward to starting, participating with Coach Fab with some of the exercise programs as well. So just being here and receiving the motivation and the encouragement from, Coach, and as well as, Michonne has always been in my corner. But, it feels good to make this kind of change because I've always been kind of somebody that's like, hey, I got it. I can figure it out on my own or whatever. But just being a part of this group is a new phase of my life, and I'm looking forward to it. And I actually feel, the change happening already. So thank you guys.